Welcome to a whiteboard video about food refusal.
This short video will show you how to approach food refusal in your classroom and help you to have a better understanding of why there is no need to worry if a child refuses food.
Have you ever heard a child say,
Ew! Yuck! I don't want to eat that.
when a meal or snack is served? For anyone who has spent time with a preschooler, the answer is yes. This is because food refusal is highest between the ages of 2 and 6 years old. Food refusal is something to expect in a normal part of child development. It is really important not to label a child as a picky eater. At this age, children are very impressionable and learn about who they are by what adults tell them. So when a child hears from others that they are a picky eater, it only reinforces their behavior. So what is food refusal? Food refusal is the fear or rejection of new foods and also rejection of familiar foods. When we say new food, this could be a food that they have never seen or tasted before, or it could be a food that has been eaten in the past but is cooked or prepared in a different way than what they are used to. Most children will learn to accept and like foods in time, while some children can see a food many times and still refuse to taste the food.
I don't want this. Not again. I'll try one bite. I think I actually like this.
Many things contribute to why a child might not want to eat certain foods. Most children like sweet and salty foods, but don't like bitter flavors. This is particularly the case for certain fruits and vegetables. The good news is that children can learn to enjoy these foods after tasting them several times. Children may not want to taste a food if they don't like the way it looks or smells.
Ew, it's smelly.
Every child is born with their own way of approaching the world, which is also called a child's temperament. A cautious or shy child may take more time to feel comfortable in new situations, and because of this, may be less willing to taste new foods. The opposite may be true for an adventurous child who jumps right into new situations, including trying a new food. Children bring their own home experiences, including their own traditions, routines, language, and culture, with food and eating to the table. If a child had a bad experience with a certain food, such as hearing someone say they don't like to eat a certain food, or if a caregiver made them eat a food they didn't want to eat, it may lead the child to be more hesitant to try the food. When it comes to feeding children, many of us are concerned about what and how much children eat. While we do this with the best of intentions, often to get children to eat more fruits or vegetables, pressuring children to eat something when they don't want to, or inviting them to the Clean Your Plate Club can backfire. It teaches children to ignore their body's signal that they have had enough, which could set them up for a lifetime of overeating. Children need time to get used to foods and need to feel safe, comfortable, and trust their caregivers when tasting certain foods. The key is to remain patient and supportive by being a good role model and showing them that the foods taste yummy. The bottom line is, as long as children are growing normally, there is no need to be overly concerned about food refusal. Know that it is normal and a common part of early childhood. Indeed, children at this age are developing a sense of independence and want to make their own choices, including what they eat. You can help children keep an open mind about food by staying positive and being a role model. This will encourage children to taste foods and learn to enjoy a variety of foods for a lifetime.